Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is over the lethem theory. The lethem theory is basically just letting people do what they naturally want to do in accordance to you and your position in their lives. I feel like that's important because it stops you from over exuding all of your energy into people and things that may not be reciprocating the same energy that you want back. And it keeps you from just feeling crazy in the end when you realize you put all this into a person that may or may not even care if you breathe or eat tonight or ever again. I feel like it's vital to make sure that you're not choosing things and people that aren't choosing you. If something or someone's not choosing you, don't choose it. And it doesn't have to be like a bitter thing or a petty thing. Just move from it. It's okay. There are billions of people on this planet. I promise you, God will not leave you without anything. If he takes something out of your life, let some leave your life, he'll put back something 10 times better than what you thought you had. You thought that was the best you could do. Just wait till he do his thing. The only thing is you gotta wait for his time, and it's not on yours, it's on his. So lethem theory helps with a lot of things, but the first thing I want to highlight is how it helps your mental health. The first thing it does is it helps you not internalize other people's feelings about you. You're not responsible for how people take you in. You're not responsible for how people feel and think about you. You're only responsible for what you think and you feel about yourself. And you're not a reflection of other people's feelings. You could have 10 people that love you and 10 people that hate you. You're not a bad or good person based on what those people think. You're a bad or a good person based on what you put out into the world. And there's always going to be somebody who does like you, and there's always going to be someone who doesn't. But that's not the main thing that you need to keep your eye out for. You also have to make sure that you're keeping your energy clear and clean. What I mean by that is you want to make sure that you're not overthinking about things and you're not bringing negative polyps into your energy glands because you're trying to figure out why people are acting certain ways and treating you certain ways. Like I just told y'all, people's actions towards you have nothing to do with you directly. It has more so to do with them as a people. That's why you'll notice a lot of the people that you deal with, if a lot of the people that have you thinking these things and have you leaning towards videos like this, these are people who have bad reputations most of the time. These are not people that when they came into your life, you're the first person that they've done wrong. No, these people have track records of being bad people, and they probably just can't take the bad karma because they keep doing bad stuff, and maybe it ain't caught up with them yet, but best believe and rest assured that everything that you put out into this world, you get it back. But it might be 10 times better or 10 times worse. That's the gamble that we gamble every time we do something or we treat someone a certain way. So, and make sure that you're just not getting caught up on the things that other people are doing. Somebody acting funny, let them act funny. Be okay with that. Your partner acting distant, let them be distant. Okay. Co-workers being a little weird when you on and off the clock, let them be weird on and off the clock. It's fine. And allowing them to do these things, it doesn't mean that you don't care. It just means you're not clinging on to these things or you're not attaching yourselves to everything. And that's another thing too. You don't want to attach yourself to these people or put yourself in a position where you feel like you need these people. You don't need anything but God, water, and food and oxygen. You don't really need much else. You don't really need much else in life. So if you're one of those people and you're out here looking at people like they are necessities instead of accessories, you need to take another look because that's not the case. The lethem theory also helps you, the individual that's letting them do what they do, build confidence because you need to learn that you do not need any external force to validate you as a person. And I hear this is something that people struggle with a lot. But once you understand that the only person that can make or break you is you, the only person that can stop you is you, you control everything that has to do with you. You control your reactions, whether it's an overreaction or underreaction. You control the way you eat, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you breathe. You control everything that has to do with you. So if you're telling yourself that you need these people and you need this and that, you're searching for external validation. And I'm here to tell you, you don't need that. The only person that needs to validate you is you. You also need to learn that people should not be able to taint your energy or shake your mood. You shouldn't be in a position where you're relying so much on another person to where every and anything they do can control or contradict anything you have going on. If you are in a situation like that, you need to take a break from those people, for real. Take a break from those people and remind yourself of what the plot really is and how to stay focused on that plot, which is you. You're the program, you're the plot. You don't ever want to give somebody that much control or energy over you and your life, because it's you and your life. You control it. You deem what's good, what's bad, what's left, what's right, what's up, what's down. You don't want to give nobody that much control. And you damn sure don't want to let them know that you gave them that type of control. And I also, one of the biggest things that I'll say, and the biggest takeaway from this video is, if something is supposed to be in your life, you will never have to force it. I don't know who came up with this idea of, oh, you have to struggle for friendships, relationships. No, you don't. The natural order of life is a natural order of life. If you guys are two magnets and you're constantly connecting, that's cool. But if they're a negative magnet and you're a negative magnet, and you guys are getting close to each other, you are closer than this negative magnet and Mrs. Negative Magnet, but you guys are negative magnets, so you guys can't connect. Or you guys are positive magnets, you still, and even though each time the magnet might get closer to the other magnet, the natural order of the magnetism rules is just they're not gonna connect. So I need you guys to look at people in life and things like that too. Sometimes you could want something to work, but because it's not supposed to happen, the natural order of life will not let those things happen. Which is why a lot of people want to be with people and want to be in situations, but they can't make it work, and it won't work because it's not supposed to work. Do you think if something was supposed to happen, it would be hard? Like, I mean, like, in that aspect alone, like meeting people, talking to people, being with a person. No. That's why somebody like me, before they started talking about the lethem theory, I didn't even know that was my motto before I even looked it up, because when people act funny with me, I'm going to let you do what you do. When people show me that I'm not a priority or they'd rather do other things, I'm never going to argue with you, and I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm going to let you do what you want to do, and understand that because you chose not to prioritize me, that doesn't taint me. It doesn't make me any more or less of a person. It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me anything other than the person that I am. And it's just you decided that maybe that wasn't the best option for you, or maybe you felt like it was a good option for you because you don't want to live a certain way. Some people not ready. Some people not ready. Another thing I will say before I wrap this up is, sometimes you and friends, you in relationships, you and family, sometimes people are running from themselves. They're running from the good things in life. They're running from a better life because they're so stuck and so stagnant on doing the bad things they do all the time, that them being with you would force them to actually do right. Some people are not ready to be better people and do better things. So instead of them doing that, they'd rather just hang out with people who are just like them and do the things that they do, so they don't feel bad for being the not good person that they are, or the not motivated person that they are. They rather be around people who are also not motivated, so it doesn't make them want to do anything. And they don't ridicule them for not doing anything, because they don't do anything either. It's all about balance, y'all. It's all about balance. You want to make sure that you're constantly surrounding yourself around people who cherish you, who love you, who care for you, and don't force you or make you feel like you're forcing a relationship with them. The people who you are supposed to be around will align themselves with you. You just have to wait and do the work and work on you until you get to your people. And I hope this video helps somebody in some way, like discern who is and who isn't riding with them 1000%. I hope this video helps somebody in some type of way. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys want to get in the comments and tell me about a time where you guys utilized the lethem theory, or maybe you guys were like me, using the theory but didn't know you was using the theory. I want to hear everything. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back, and I might be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I have some videos to make up now that I'm feeling better, I'm not sick anymore. To all my subs, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and staying with me while I was sick for these 2 weeks, and I'm gonna make up the videos I got, y'all. Thank you guys so much. You guys remember to protect your energy at all times. Bye.